All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wildcat Multipurpose Building here in Hector. And tonight, or this afternoon, we've got 7th grade basketball, 7th grade and junior high, I should say. Atkins Red Devils here in town. And going to be taking on the 7th grade girls, 7th grade boys, junior girls, and junior boys. So we've got down to under a minute until game time officially supposed to start. And here in a moment, I will get the clock set because I don't know how much time they're running on these games tonight. And but I can tell you that down there on the court right now, we have got 3 Hayes as far as referees go. Rustin, his brother Chris, and their father Tim. So hopefully there's some good agreement on the court tonight between the officials. So there's the buzzer. We're about to find out what kind of time frame we're going to be running. As soon as Mr. Stroud gets it input into the board. Take a look at the chat real quick. I saw a message pop up. Brenda Housley in her recliner, ready to watch some Wildcat basketball. Appreciate you being here with us, Brenda, as always. And over the last few days of doing some digging around, hopefully we figured out what the issue was with the internet last time we were here. Believe there was a little bit of a power blip, and it caused one of the servers in the building over in the high school building to go down, which had to take some time to reboot. So there's you a quick little explanation about what we think happened. We're not sure if that's what the actual issue was, but I am prepared tonight. Do have my T-Mobile device set up here, and looks like we're going to go with 10 minutes. And let me get everything up here. And we're off and running. 7th grade girls game. Clock is running. So, believe the Lady Wildcats got the tip, but it ended up going out of bounds, so it goes to the Lady Red Devils. And we're going to have a steal by the Lady Wildcats. Number 21, Sarah Watson got a hold of it. Watson down there gets the rebound. Cross court to number 32. She takes a long jumper, no good. And I need to get my rosters here in front of me so I can see them. Shot no good by the Lady Red Devils. And they're going to end up chasing down the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover to the Lady Wildcats. 32, Harper McAllister to inbound. She gets it into Watson. Up the floor. And layup is good. Lady Wildcats on the board. That was number 20, Gracie Hardaway, with the layup. Shot by Lady Red Devils, no good. They get the rebound, kick it back out. A little bit of miscommunication, nearly lost control of the ball. Lady Red Devils hold on to it, and ball goes out of bounds. Pass goes a little bit long, and it'll be a turnover back to the Lady Wildcats. Watson drives inside. Layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Charlie Pierce, number 45. McAllister looking, finds Watson. Down underneath, off the glass and in. Another 2 points. And we're going to have a steal by Sarah Watson on the inbound. Jump shot, no good. And we're going to have a little bit of a foul I believe, down there underneath. Ball's going to stay down here with the Lady Wildcats. I don't know if there's, I don't actually know. I think when the ball came down, we had a foot on the line. So, Lady Wildcats keep it down here. Pierce needed some help. Ball gets stolen away. Back to the other end with Lady Red Devils. Shot up, no good. Try another one. That one's a little bit short. And Harper McAllister comes away with the rebound. McAllister needs some help. She's going to end up losing it. It's going to go to the Lady Red Devils. That was number 5 for Atkins. Janaya Foster. Hopefully said that right. And Watson strips the ball away and then throws it right back to Foster. Lady Red Devil down. Foster goes up with it, and she's going to be fouled. And she will go to the line. Clock still rolling, down to about the 6-minute mark. Foster makes her first. Emily Myers was out there having a tire shoe. That's the reason for the little bit of delay. Foster makes both. And now McAllister needs some help down here on the inbound. And looks like Coach Casey going to call a timeout. .5:12 on the clock. And Lady Wildcats, as I said, are going to have a quick timeout here. I'm up here by myself, so if I miss some things, I do apologize. When you have somebody up here calling things for you for a few games, you get a little bit used to it, and so when I'm operating and trying to talk through everything, I sometimes do miss a few little details here and there, but we'll do the best we can. Hardaway to inbound. McAllister looking for some help. She's going to get it to Myers. Down underneath to Hardaway. Hardaway off the glass and in. 2-point basket, good. Makes it 6-2, Lady Wildcats. Foster pushing it up the floor. Loses control of it, gets it back. She's going to take a three, and that one's going to be missed. Going to come down to Isabella Hayes, number 11, up the floor with the Lady Wildcats. Myers off the glass, no good. Rebound by the Lady Red Devils. Foster with a pass up the floor, shot, no good. And ball goes out of bounds. It will be, I believe, Lady Wildcat ball. Yeah, I think I heard Tim say white. So Watson and Myers are going to bring it down the floor. Hayes gives it back up to Myers. Now down to Watson. Watson goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound. Oh, tried to chase it down. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Red Devils. Going to stay down here with Hector. Level inbounds to Watson. Over to Hayes. Now back up top to Myers. Myers lets the long shot go. No good. Rebound comes down to Hector, and number 10, Rowdy Dixon, with a 2-point shot. Foster trying to drive inside. She's going to be fouled, and Watson's going to go flying. Foster's first is no good. She'll have one more. We're going to have number 35 for the Lady Red Devils, Ava Westmoreland, check in for Kinsey Lay. Foster's second shot, no good. And we're going to have a tie-up down there underneath. And it is going to go to the Lady Wildcats. 2:20 left on the clock here in this, what I'm assuming is the first period. Let's do... Level tried to get the pass on down to Hayes, and Hayes cannot get a hold of it. It's going to fly out of bounds. But going to be last touched by the Red Devils. So, Lady Wildcats get it back. Myers, Hayes, now over to Level. Level goes up with it, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound by Dixon, and she's going to have it knocked away. But they're going to say that Lady Wildcats last touched it. It'll be a turnover to the Lady Red Devils. And now Foster and Watson go down to the floor. Wildcats get a hold of it. Watson going to bring it across the timeline. Up the floor to Myers. Myers' shot just bounces off the glass, won't go. And rebounded by the Lady Red Devils. Foster drives inside, shot off the side of the goal, no good. Level brings it back for the Lady Wildcats. She goes down to the ground, tries to get the pass away, and we're going to have a tie-up for a jump ball. 45 seconds. Stop the clock on me. When it gets under a minute, I need to remember that they will stop the clock, but final 30 seconds of this first period. Pass back up top to Foster. The Red Devils taking their time, trying to set something up. Foster going to get it back, and she's going to try to drive in. She's going to be fouled. Lady Wildcats sitting with 4 fouls. Lady Red Devils with 0. And we're going to have a whistle for a travel. 4.6 seconds left. Lady Wildcats going to get it back. McAllister's inbound. Watson going to get down the floor quickly. And she's not going to get there quick enough. Shot's no good. And that's going to do it for the first period of action here in the 7th grade girls game. Yeah, Jalen, it's not just Tim and Rustin. It's the whole crew. Chris, the older brother, is out there with them too. So. Brenda Housley in the chat. Hayes crew are cousins to you? Okay. I don't reckon I knew that, but I said this is the first of 4 games tonight. Now I'll have to go track down a junior boys roster if I'm going to be able to, or any of the boys rosters, if I'm going to be able to call any of that. Atkins fans, if you are in here watching, I suspect that y'all's crew will show up eventually. I don't know how many junior high games they do, or if they're even going to worry about basketball until football is over with. I know they have they've got a second round playoff game coming up tomorrow. So, and good luck to the Red Devils. So getting ready to start the second period. And it will be Lady Wildcats with the ball to start us off. Myers gets the inbound in. And I think this is going to be the second half. They're playing 2 10-minute halves because Lady Wildcats have switched sides of the floor. Okay. we may have had a mess up here on the original inbound. May have supposed to have been Red's ball, and somebody messed that up. Anyway, back up top to Foster. At 33. That is Lunningham out there. Trying to, sometimes depending on what the color of the numbers on these jerseys are, it's a little bit tougher for me to pick them out. We got 33, 35. I know Foster is number 5, 43, and 20. So Pierce's shot, no good. And Lady Red Devils come up with the rebound. Foster, she's going to square up, take the shot herself, no good. And rebound's going to come down to Pierce. She's going to dish it off to Harper McAllister. She's going to bring it up the floor for the Lady Wildcats. Loses control of it, gets it back. Down underneath to Pierce. Pierce's shot will not fall. And back to the other end with the Lady Red Devils. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. And somehow, I guess the clock got stopped. It's sitting at 8:35. Mine got down to 8:05. We'll fix that. Jacob Chisholm down there at the desk talking to Mr. Stroud. It's his first year as a coach in Atkins. He was up here last year as a coach for Derek's Outlaws. I don't remember. I think he was an assistant for the ladies. He was coaching the boys, but he's found himself a new home in Atkins. Saw Coach Ball out here earlier as well. So after that timeout, it will stay with the Lady Red Devils. And inbound We have a tie up down on the floor. And possession's going to go back to the Lady Wildcats. Score still 8-2. And Hardaway going to inbound, gets it into Watson, down underneath to Pierce. Pierce's shot just goes over the goal. Watson tries to put one back, no good. And now we're going to have a scramble for it on the floor and jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils. And Lady Cats trying to trap down here on this end. They don't have the numbers in order. We had Brooklyn Kelly down here trapped. She loses control of it. Goes off of Lady Wildcat. It's going to stay Lady Red Devil ball. Inbounds gets intercepted by Sarah Watson. Shot up and in. I turned my head for just a split second. Did not see who that was. Maybe in Myers. Makes the score 10-2. Cunningham in a little bit of trouble down here. And they tied it up for another jump ball. This time possession will go back to Lady Wildcats. McAllister will inbound. Gets it into Myers. Myers gives it up to Dixon. Dixon's needing a little bit of help, trying to find somebody to get it to. Trying to keep her pivot. She gets it to Myers. Now back to McAllister. McAllister turns, going to try to drive in. We got a Lady Red Devil falling and hitting the floor pretty hard down there. Like she's okay. Ball goes off the Lady Wildcats, and it will be turned over back to the Lady Red Devils. And we're going to have a foul. It's like on Myers. Lady Red Devil loses control of the dribble. She's going to have to dive and go to the floor for it. And I believe, we called the timeout. Thought I heard Coach Kelly down there holler for the timeout. .449 left here in this 7th grade girls game. Like I said, up next we will have 7th grade boys. And while I'm sitting here thinking about it, on the floor for the Lady Red Devils, Cunningham, Westmoreland, Lay, and I lost track here. Myers gets it to McAllister. McAllister gets it back to Myers. Myers tries to go up with it and gets stripped away. And Lady Red Devils back to the other end with it. Hayes down there. Gets a hold of the ball. And it gets snatched right back away from her. Shot gets tipped. Dixon there to get a hold of it. And I think we had another foul. This time on the Lady Red Devils. Watson drives inside and trying to get a pass to Dixon. And we got a whistle for, I'm guessing must have been a little bit of an offensive foul because it's going back to the Lady Red Devils. Foster going to try to inbound it. Lady Cat's doing a good job staying on their girl out there. Foster going to bring it across the timeline. And Dixon comes up with a steal. Back to the other end. She's running into traffic, and girls are down on the court. Looked like they was able to get it away, but I believe Coach Casey going to call a quick timeout. Try to retain possession. .244 on the clock. I let it go 1 second past. .43 while I'm thinking about it. Ashmore for the Lady Red Devils. Myers tries to get it to Hayes. Hayes bounces off of her fingers and right into the hands of Foster. Foster back to the other end. And it goes off of her foot and out of bounds. Inbound goes to Watson. Watson pushes up the floor to Isabella Hayes. Hayes gets bumped as she was about to go for the shot. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Watson inbounds to Dixon. Dixon goes up with it. Shot bounces off the back of the rim. No good. And Lady Red Devils chase it down. Foster all by herself. She's going to go up with the layup, and it will go. Makes it 10-4. McAllister looking. Finds Myers. Myers never dribbled, so she's able to take off with it. Watson back to Myers. Now Myers going to get it to Dixon. Dixon turns around, squares up shot, no good. And rebound comes down to the Lady Devils. And number 33, Cunningham, hits the floor. We're down to about a minute left. And the clock stopped at 1 minute. We'll stay down here with Lady Devils. Inbound shot, no good. And now there's a tie up for it down there, and she stood back up. They're going to call that a walk. I don't have a 23 on my roster. We got some subs in for the Lady Wildcats. Oh, it's down here. Shot, no good. Turn around, gets her own rebound, gets it back up there, and that one also no good. Ball goes out of bounds. There'll be a turnover to Lady Wildcats. And I think Atkins was looking to sub in as well. On the floor for the Lady Wildcats, we have, like I said, there's a number 23 that I don't have, and I haven't got any of the new rosters. Apparently, we go through different iterations. And that was number 42 for the Lady Red Devils, Stovall. Gets the shot up and in. 10-6. Hayes takes the inbound. All the way to the other end, and she's going to be fouled. 32.1 seconds left. Inbound goes to 23. Turnaround shot, gets bounced out of the corner, and back to the other end. Hayes up underneath, going to hand it off. Kind of lost her balance on the way in. And we got a tie up for a jump ball. Got to get it in. They're counting. And, yep, did not get the ball inbounded in time. And Lady Red Devils are going to have it. 3.6 seconds. And no urgency here. And that's going to do it. Lady Wildcats. 7th grade Lady Wildcats with the win. 10-6 over the Atkins Lady Red Devils. Start us off here tonight. So now we will wait on the 7th grade boys to make their way out. And I'm going to kick it out to a real short break here in just a moment. And try to go retrieve some rosters. So, yeah, we just got a little bit under 4 minutes. I got to make it quick. Be back with you in just a moment right here on Cat TV. All right, I had to get back up here as quick as I could. Got the boys rosters for the Red Devils. And looks like for the boys game, we're going to go 12 minutes. We're just changing it up. As we go. So for the Wildcats down here at midcourt, we've got Hankins going to be doing the jump ball for the Wildcats. And as soon as I see a name or see the number for the Red Devils, I believe that's number 3 down there, Weston Kaufman. Here we go. And Kaufman gets the tip. And the Red Devils have it to start us off. Lehman. Looking to drive. He's going to kick it out to number 14. That's Cunningham. Shot no good. And the Wildcats have it. White, Repetto. And now Watts. And I believe you got a little bit of a high dribble there. It's going to be a turnover to the Red Devils. Lehman brings it across the timeline for the Red Devils. Shot number, Parker Cooksey there. And the Red Devils get 2 on the board, start us off here. And White trying to get back down the floor. He's going to be fouled. Emerson inbounding it to White. Back to Emerson now. Down to Watts. Watts turn around shot, a little bit too strong. Hankins put back attempt, no good. And getting a little bit feisty down there underneath on that rebound. This is clock's still running. Thought we had a whistle for a stop. Be a Wildcat ball. And White tries to inbound it to Hankins. He gets tipped back out of bounds. White's going to try it again. Gets it in to 15. Maddox Barton, that was a little bit too strong. White's got it again. He's going to be tied up. Jump ball. And this time it's going to go to the Red Devils. Now this is Case Harris. And Barton came in a little bit quick there and may have got himself a foul on Lehman. Red Devils going to try to inbound it again. This time they get it in. Number 2. Cooksey. Shot misses. Rebound, though, by the Red Devils. Shot by Kaufman's no good. And Barton comes up with it. Down the floor to Watts. Watts turns around. Jumper, no good. And Barton there to get the rebound. Kicks it back out to Emerson. Barton going to take a shot. That one's going to swirl out. And Barton's going to come back up with it. Looking for some help. Gets it out to White. White throws it up and gets the shot in. And White will go to the line to shoot 1 extra. See if he can get 3 points out of this. White's free throw a little bit too strong, but we also have a whistle by Tim Hayes. He said there was a lane infraction or lane violation. I mean, same thing, but some people say violation. I just happen to say infraction. White gets a second chance at the shot and gets it up there and good. 3-2 Wildcats. Shot there by Cooksey, no good. And Watts scrambling to get a hold of it. He gets it and slides a little bit. And we're going to have a whistle for a jump ball. Wildcats will retain possession. Emerson inbounds to White. White he tried to take it in himself and was looking for Barton there on the pass, and it gets stolen away. Cooksey back to the other end with the Red Devils. Layup in. Red Devils back up by 1 point, 4-3. And White nearly loses balance and falls, stays up. Now he's getting thrown to the ground. And Rustin Hayes whistles for the travel. White and Watts going to go take a seat on the bench. Looks like Repetto and Holbrook in to replace them. Inbound pass goes a little bit long, and Harris tracks it down for the Red Devils. Lehman going to take a shot, gets partially blocked there. Rebound by Cunningham, put back is good. 6-3 Red Devils. And we're going to have a steal down here on this other end. Kaufman gets it down the other side. And we're going to have a travel called down here underneath. Cooksey apparently took a few extra steps. Emerson gets it in to Roper Yates. Now up the floor to Emerson. Emerson hands it off to Holbrook. Holbrook looking for some help. Going to give it back to Emerson. Emerson trying to drive inside. Gets it to Barton underneath. Up and in. 2-point basket for Maddox Barton. And we're going to have a whistle down here on this end. I believe one of the Wildcats was reaching in. So it's going to be Lehman inbounding for the Red Devils. Shot, no good. That was Lehman, and Repetto has it now. We're going to bring it back to the other end for the Wildcats. Gives it. Shot by number 20, Yates, no good. Emerson. Holbrook. And we're going to have another whistle on for a travel. I guess Roper Yates took an extra step. Lehman trying to set up the offense. Out to Harris. Harris lets the floater go. No good. Repetto, the rebound, gets it knocked away from him. And 14, Cunningham gets the shot to fall. 8-5. Now Repetto quickly back to the other end, gets tripped up. And we're going to have a foul called on Cason Cunningham. And trying to find Repetto on the inbound. And that one was Cooksey. Makes it 10-5, Red Devils. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Freeman. Back from that timeout, Wildcats. Going to inbound. Oh, man. Can't move the feet that much, Roper. Okay. Got kids running around through the mezzanine again. Gates mean nothing. Anyway. We're going to have a foul down here. And at the line will be number 3, Weston Kaufman. Kaufman makes the first. They'll have one more. Kaufman gets both. 12-5. Red Devils with the lead. White back out on the floor for the Wildcats. Gets the pass to Repetto. Now up to Emerson. Up the floor to Hankins. And we're going to have a whistle for a foul on, I believe they said that was number 3, Kaufman. White inbounds to Watts. Watts! And he tries to get it to Repetto, and it sails over Repetto's head out of bounds. It'll be Red Devil ball. Cooksey gets inside and gets the shot up and in. 14-5. White being double teamed. White gets it up the floor to Watts. Watts' shot no good. And White tries to get another pass to Repetto, and it sails out of bounds. We're under a minute on the clock here in the gym, but I got sidetracked for a split second. Shot missed by the Red Devils. White, he's getting slapped around out there. Finally, we're going to have a whistle by, I believe that was Rustin Hayes. We're down to 28 seconds. Once my clock gets there, I might not get a chance to stop it. Actually, I will. Looks like we may be having a shot. Yep, free throw attempts. And this is going to be Trevor White. White misses his first. White misses both free throws. And Lehman gets the rebound for the Red Devils. Up the floor, Cooksey. And what do we have? Besides the clock stopping at 17 seconds. Going to have number 5 for the Red Devils, Cade Johnson. No relation. At least not that I know of. And Mike Kaufman was going to go up with it and gets fouled. Kaufman's first shot off the back of the rim, no good. And he gets the second one. 15-5. White gets the pass up the floor to Hankins. Hankins to Barton. Barton tries to go up with it, and he's going to be fouled. Good job by Barton. Trying to go up with it. Barton will be at the line to shoot 2. 6.4 seconds. Barton's first shot is good. And Barton's second swirls. Just kind of rides the line up there and doesn't want to fall. Clock stopped at 4.6. Off the Red Devils, so the Wildcats have another chance. Barton goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Barton tries again at the buzzer, and that one will fall. That will do it for the first half. And they will take a little short 2-minute intermission. So 15-8, the score after the first half here in the 7th grade boys. Well, Wildcats got a little bit of work to do. They just got to minimize the steps that they're taking, get these walk calls, and maybe make a few little bit cleaner passes. Had a few that sailed over intended targets' heads, and did not allow the Wildcats to get down to the underneath and get any shots up and to fall. But we have had a couple of free throws. A few free throws here and there made. Wildcats sitting with 8. Down by 7. Not too bad of a lead to try to come back from. Red Devils going to have it to start the second half, though. Lehman gets it to Cooksey. Back to Lehman. He was thinking about trying to let a shot fly. Lehman going to turn around, shots up and off the glass and in. Makes it 17-8. White getting double teamed. Gets it to Barton. Down underneath to Hankins. Hankins off the glass and in. He will also draw the foul. So Hankins gets 2 on the board, and he'll be at the line to shoot 1 extra. Keith Milton, howdy y'all. How's it going, Keith? How did we get from... I thought we were doing 12 minutes, and we're down to 6:58. They need to start telling me what they're planning here. 2 points by the Red Devils. Makes it 19, and Hankins got that 1 extra shot, so 19-11. I'll have to go through and try to find somewhere to reset the clock. I guess they decided to knock off a few minutes. Give me just a second. All right, close enough. Now, get back down here where I'm supposed to be. And we're going to have a charge whistled on the Red Devils. coaches may have had an agreement to cut the time down on the second half, but I just didn't know about. Barton gets it taken away. Oh, okay. White back to the other end with it. Takes a shot. It just flies up a little bit too hard. Watts tries his own, and okay. Kaufman tied up down there with White and then shoves him down to the floor. That's a little bit uncalled for, but Wildcat's going to retain possession. Got some subs in now, and Roper can't get his shot to fall. Up the floor with Cooksey. Cooksey layup is good. And Wildcats lose control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. Strangely enough, no call on that being thrown down just a minute ago. Lehman to Cooksey. Cooksey loses it off of his foot. Gets it back on the wing to Lehman. Cooksey drives, tries to get a hook shot, can't get it to go. And we're going to have a tie for a jump ball. Inbounds goes to Kaufman. Kaufman gets the shot up and in. 23-11. Emerson brings it across the timeline. And shot by number 0. That was Hayden Ritter. And we're going to have a travel on the Red Devils. Emerson gives it off to Jeb Taylor. Tries to get it inside. And it gets stolen away. And it's stolen right back by Ritter. And then popped out of Ritter's hands by number 11, Jace Johnson. Also no relation that I know of. Inbound goes back to Jeb Taylor. And now Yates. Ritter tries to get up there and get a layup, and he gets fouled. So Hayden Ritter will be at the line to shoot a couple. First one is good. Ritter gets both. Cuts the Red Devil lead down to 10. Lehman and Cooksey bringing it down for the Red Devils. Cooksey fires from the free throw line, no good. And Wildcats. I hear the whistle, but I didn't see any signal about what it was. Probably, if I had to guess, a walk or a jump ball. That's all we're really calling. And Red Devil going in the wrong direction. He finally realizes it. And I mean, why did we blow the whistle? You could have just let him went ahead and took the shot. He was pretty intent. He's been making them. Ritter inbounds, gets away from Emerson originally, but Emerson, and we're going to have a charge on Riker Emerson. Clock stopped at 1:01. Cooksey inbounds, and Lehman get it on down the other end for the Red Devils. And we're going to have a block by Carter Allen. Going to go out of bounds and stay with the Red Devils. This is number 15, Colton Koenigsader. And Lehman shot, no good. And out of bounds it goes. We're going to say last touch by the Wildcats. Cooksey, Koenigsader. And that shot was by Lehman. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. It's going to come back to the Wildcats. 26.3 seconds left. Emerson gets it up the floor. And Allen getting triple teamed down there. He had 3 Red Devils surrounding him. Ball gets lost out of bounds. But it will stay down here with the Wildcats. Roper Yates going to inbound. Gets it into Allen. And again, Allen surrounded by 3 Red Devils down there. Goes down to the floor. It'll be a tie-up for a jump ball. Inbound, trying to get it into Ritter, and it gets taken away. Cooksey gets the shot up and in. And that's going to do it for the 7th grade boys game. Red Devils. Actually, maybe not. Okay, so had a 12-minute first period. I guess an 8. What? Now the clock has gone from 8 to 12. Oh, boy. I don't understand what is going on here. All right, so maybe we're not done. Okay, so now they put 5 minutes on the clock. Golly. I need somebody to start telling me what the format is here for this. Okay, so we're going to have an extra 5 minutes. We're just going to call this one the 3rd period. We're going to do a jump. And they've wiped off the points off the board. So, okay, fresh start. I am so confused. So, tip goes to the Wildcats. And shot misses. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Red Devils. Ritter inbound to Eli Drope. Drope gets it to Holbrook. It's 23 out there with the shot. Pierce. And now Drope going to try to go up with it, and he is going to be fouled. So Eli Drope, number 11, going to be at the line to shoot 2. Brenda says, just go with it, Trey. What else can you do? Right? I mean, I didn't know. They don't tell me nothing. I'm sitting here wondering I figured it was going to be the end of it. But anyway, Drope's shots won't fall. And it's back to the other end with the Red Devils. Little stutter step there, but no call. Chris Hayes right there to see it. Shot by number 30, Hines, for the Red Devils. And this is Ryder Sob, number 12. He's going to let the shot fly. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to keep it down here with the Red Devils. I would have sworn it hit off the back of a red jersey and went out of bounds, but Rustin Hayes is going to keep it down here. Non-conference practice, I guess, Keith. Possible. Like I said, they just don't tell me nothing. Inbounds gets stolen away. That's Holbrook. Up the floor. Wildcats trying to track it down. Red Devils going to get a hold of it and go out of bounds. Oh, my. What? Chris, my guy. Yeah, that was off of a red jersey. It's white ball. Holbrook. And he's going to be double teamed down here underneath. He's going to finally get it to Drope. And Drope's being badgered down there. Going to be a jump ball. A high dribble. He keeps a hold of it, though. And Holbrook goes out there and ties it up. Going to be coming back to this end with the Wildcats. Holbrook gets it across the timeline. Going to drive inside. Going to try to go up with it. Man, he gets it. Just gets the shot to fall. 2-0 Wildcats. Turnaround shot by number 30. That's Hines. Can't get it to fall. And we're going to have a couple of subs come on in. And clock stopped at 56 seconds. Inbounds goes to Drope. Drope's going to have to do something with it. And on down to Wesley Pierce. Down underneath the goal. And gets knocked away. Red Devils back to the other end. Drope may have delayed the shot, but they did finally get the shot up there. Baseball pass back to the other end. And this is Lucas Mearns. Mearns going to be fouled. Mearns inbounds to Pierce. Back to Mearns. Mearns nearly loses it. Pierce, try three, no good. And pass gets stolen away by Pierce. Pierce down there largely by himself. And the bigger Leland Hines ties it up down there with a jump ball. Hines going to get the pass down. It's going to be stolen by Drope. And there's another buzzer. Now, are we done? That is the question. Are we lining up? And I think we are. So a little short run of a quarter there. Wildcats put 2 points on the board, and that's how that one ends. Now we will get ready for the junior girls game. Music's playing. Scott's giving the signal. Come on out. There they are. Junior high Lady Wildcats making their way out onto the court. And here come the Lady Red Devils. We got just under 6 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out to a break and get reset. Hopefully get my bearings. Be back with you in a few minutes for junior high girls basketball. All right, we're getting ready for the junior high girls game, and I'm pretty sure that they will probably line up and get ready to do the national anthem and a few player introductions. So I will hush up and let y'all listen to Scott.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I could get you to please rise to the national anthem. Well, first we'll do the pledge and then the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag Once again, welcome to Hector High School for tonight's action between the visiting Junior Lady Red Devils of Atkins and your Junior Lady Wildcats. Now for the starting lineups, please welcome the Junior Lady Red Devils of Atkins. Number 1, Riley Payne. Number 3, Loretta Time.
Okay, had to help Atkins get set up on theirs. All right. Hold on a second. Got to go off the mic again.
And now for your Junior Lady Wildcat. Going forward, number 1, Tinley Story.
All right. I'll get to the Lady Red Devils here in just a second, but first for the Lady Wildcats, number 1, Tinley Story. Number 5, Melody Mason. Number 15, Laylan Gullett. Number 22, Jade Morrow. And looks like number 33, Eliza Keeling. And give me just a second, and I will try to. Well, I'll just go down the whole roster for the Lady Red Devils. It's only a few people long. You got number 1, Briley Payne. Number 2, Isla Webster. Number 3, Brett McKnight. Number 10, Allie Stubbs. Number 14, Mia Perkins. Number 23, Brecken Yorgum. Number 24, Allie Madruga. Number 25, Alyssa Webster. So that is the full roster for the Lady Red Devils. And looks like we are going to be running 6 minutes here on the quarters. And let me get that score reset. All right, good to go. And all you Red Devil fans out there, y'all's guys should be up and running, so y'all won't have to listen to me struggle bust through all this anymore. Opening tip goes to the Lady Wildcats. Gullet. Over to Story. Story loses control of it. It's going to be picked up by the Lady Red Devils. Back to the other end. Number 1, Payne. And 3-point shot, number 23, Yorgum, won't go. Keeling, back to the other end. Layup is good. 2-0, Lady Wildcats with the lead. Three-point shot by McKnight. Doesn't find pay dirt. Mason, quickly back to the other end. Mason is going to be fouled. That foul will be called on number 1, Bradley Payne, for the Lady Red Devils. And Mason will be at the line to shoot 2. Mason's first shot is good. Mason sinks both. 4-0 advantage. And Payne runs into Tinley Story, has to give it up. Layup, swirls in and out. The Lady Red Devils down there for the rebound. Stubbs tries to get the pass away, and it's going to be stolen by Mason. Mason, layup, won't fall. Stubbs with the rebound for the Lady Red Devils. And we're going to have a foul on Melody Mason. And here we go with internet problems. Whatever reason, we're reconnecting. And we're dropping the stream. All right. Something's up in this gym. Come on, let my Wi-Fi kick in.
Leyland Bullet.
Okay.
Now that
I'm still showing to be in the red over here. What? I'm just going to guess that I'm still on. Three-point shot by the Lady Red Devils. And they actually took a timeout just a second ago. Back to the other end. Tinley Store over to Gullett. Gullett layup is good. 10-0 Wildcats. All right, finally back in the green. Don't know why it took so long, but ball gets tipped back out of bounds. Hopefully, like I said, back on. Everything should be good. I don't know if YouTube's still up. Haven't had a chance to take a look at it. But we're going to have a whistle for a foul down here. Things like that throw me off so bad. Josie Hull gets the shot up and in. 12-0 Lady Wildcats. And I believe Gullett's going to be whistled for a foul. You're on, but lagging on the tube. Yeah, apparently we didn't figure out what the internet issue in this building is. Shot by the Lady Red Devils misses. And Josie Hull bringing it back to the other end for the Lady Wildcats. Hull over to Gullett, inside to Keeling. Keeling gets it stripped away and out of bounds. And wild pass gets away from the Lady Red Devils. Bentley Duval over to Gullett. Gullett pushes inside, tries to go up with it. We're going to have a whistle for a foul on the floor. That's going to be a foul on number 10, Allie Stubbs. Inbound goes to Duval. Shot just goes a little bit long. And Lady Red Devils back to the other end of the floor with it. Kick out over in the corner. Shot no good. Keeling with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Finds Birdwell, and Birdwell's going to be tripped up and knocked down. And that will be a foul charge to number 1, Briley Payne. Inbound goes to Keeling. Keeling shot just misses. She pops it back out on the rebound attempt. Gullet chases it down. Over to Birdwell, now to Duval in the corner. Pass gets back to Josie Hull. Birdwell inside, can't get the shot to fall. Hull thought about it. And we're going to have a foul. Looked like Hull was trying to get the pass away, but they're going to whistle it as a shooting foul. Keith says it's all good now. Okay, good deal. Appreciate y'all. Faith, I saw that you commented on it too. It said, told me I was on. Appreciate you for that. Hull misses her first. And into the game for the Lady Red Devils, Allie Madruga. She'll step in for Briley Payne. Lady Red Devils sitting with 5 team fouls. Lady Wildcats with 2. Hull's second shot. Nothing but net. It is 13-0 here in the first. And Bentley Duval chases that pass down. Gives it up to Gullet. Gullet back to Duval. Cross finally finds Hull. And now Gullet lets the 3 go. No good. Duval chases down the rebound. Back up top to Gullet. And shot clock expired. Actually, no, that wasn't the shot clock. That was the game clock. First quarter comes to an end. Lady Wildcats up 13-0. And we got the cheerleaders out here in the corner. The junior high cheerleaders. Led by Stephanie Hummer and Tanessa Pruitt. And they've done a good job with those girls, as well as the senior cheerleaders that they have. Okay, yeah, YouTube finally got back in line as well. Appreciate all y'all that stayed over there. The sign of some good fans are when the stream can be going completely wrong and the fans still stick around and try to wait for it to kick back in. Appreciate y'all. Second quarter underway now. Lady Red Devils will have it start us off. And that's going to be a 2-point basket by Yorgum, number 23 for the Lady Red Devils. Now over in the corner, shot. That was Melly Mason, just not enough on it. And they're going to say that Bentley Duval got a foot on the line, and it will be a turnover to the Lady Red Devils. Yorgum trying to work her way down the other end. Ball's going to be stolen away by Eliza Keeling. Keeling, hook shot, no good. Duval, stick back is in. 15-2. This is Stubbs. She kicks it over to Yorgum. Her three is no good. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Wildcats. Inbounds, gets tipped away. Bentley Duval is going to streak down to the other end of the court with it. Duval is going to be fouled on her layup attempt. Duval's first shot bounces off the back of the rim. No good. She'll have one more. Second shot rattles out. No good. This is Payne with it. Gives it off to McKnight. And now Yorgum. And we're going to have a timeout by Atkins. Barring anybody deciding to take Coach Freeman up on his offer tomorrow, that I may or may not, there may be one, I don't know, but I think Coach Freeman was looking at the possibility of having another game. I think he put it out there, but I'm not sure anybody has bit on that offer. So, barring any changes there, this will be the last games that we have, except for junior high jamboree. Saturday until after the Thanksgiving break. Back to it after that timeout. Riley Payne tries to go up with it. She is going to be fouled. She will go to the line. That foul will be charged to number 13, Bentley Duval. Payne's first shot is in. Second. Bounces off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Leyland Gullett. Over to Keeling. Keeling finds Duval on the wing. Three-point shot. No good. And we're going to have a tie up down there underneath. Jump ball. And it's going to stay down here on this end with the Lady Cats. Josie Hull set the inbound. Gets it in. Nobody was watching Duval down there underneath. Duval goes up with it. Gets it to drop. 17-3. Lady Wildcats with the lead. It was Perkins. Now over to Payne. And really knocked away there by Mason. Shot, no good. Keeling, rebound, gives up to Gullett. Gullett over to Josie Hull. Hull tries to go up with it, and I believe she was fouled. Yes. That one will be on number 23, Bricken Yorgum. And Josie Hull be at the line to shoot two. First shot. Finds nothing. Got a few subs in for the Lady Wildcats. Number 20, Ada Cotton, and number 2, Sophie Clifford, coming in for Gullett and Keeling. Hull can't get either one. Cotton tries to get a shot up there. It won't fall. And back to the other end with the Lady Red Devils. We're going to have a foul down here on this end. That foul will be charged to number 1, Tinley Story. And the shot was good by the Lady Red Devils, and the free throw was also good. So 17-6, your score right now. Morrow. No Story. No. Don't know what that call was. Didn't see it. Oh, 3 seconds in the lane, probably. Payne has it up top. Now a drive inside, shot no good. That's by Yorgum. Tinley Story going to bring it to the other end. And it's going to be taken away. Yorgum has to track that one down before it gets across midcourt. Stubbs back over to Yorgum. She's going to drive inside. She's going to be fouled on her shot attempt. The foul will be on number 20, Ada Cotton. We're down to 141. Yorgum's first shot, no good. Gets the second one to fall. 17-7. And about a minute and a half left. Morrow can't get her shot to go. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. The last touch by the Lady Red Devils. Inbounds goes to Cotton. Cotton being double teamed. She's going to try to get it back out to Tinley Story, and it's going to go past Story. It's tipped there. Story couldn't chase it down. Last touch by the Lady Red Devils. Inbound goes to Cotton. Over to Story on the wing. Story's going to drive inside. Going to give it off to Morrow. Kicked back out to Story. Story, short jumper, no good. And number 10, Chronister chases it down. Back to Cotton. Chronister up top to Story. Cotton going to let the three fly, no good. And rebound's going to come down to Stubbs. Gives up to Yorgum. And Stubbs three-point shot, no good. Ada Cotton there to retrieve it. Cotton going to drive all the way in. Layup is good. 19-7. The final 20 seconds of the half. Payne. She's going to try to drive inside. She kicks back out. Three-point shot by Yorgum. It's Lady Red Devils. Cuts the lead by the Lady Cats to 9. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Lady Wildcats going to head to the locker room, 19-10 over the Lady Red Devils. And junior high cheerleaders made their way out to midcourt. We got just under 5.5 minutes. Going to kick it out to our halftime break. We got the junior high boys making their way out on the floor to do some warm-ups. We'll be back with you for the second half. Junior high girls here in just a moment.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Need to pay a friend? Send money to just about anybody safely and securely with People Pay, because anytime banking should always be anytime.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this, and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
All right, a little bit of a quick break there. We're back for the second half of the junior high girls. Lady Wildcats went to the locker room at halftime with a 19-10 advantage. It was up higher than that at times. I think they got it up to about 13 or 14 points at one point. But Lady Red Devils have cut it to 9 here as we get ready to start the second half of play. See Chris Taylor, superintendent from Atkins, and Scott Warren over there on the other side doing the game for the Red Devil Media Network, whatever they call that now. Second half underway. Red Devil Media Productions. I'll get it. Going to have a quick whistle for a foul as we get started here. That's going to be charged to number 15, Leyland Gullett. Be her second foul of the game. Team first for the quarter. 3-point shot. No good. Tinley Story with the rebound. Going to give it to Gullett. Gullett going to try to drive in. She's going to be fouled. And she was trying to go up with a shot. So Leyland Gullett will be at the line to shoot 2. Gullett's first shot was good. Lead goes back up to 10. Second shot, bounces off the back. No good, but rebounded and put back by Eliza Keeling. And ball's going to be knocked away out of bounds. Jade Morrow down there, try to get a hold of it. It goes off of her and will stay down here with the Red Devils. Back over to Jordan out of the corner. 3-point shot. Goes up over the back of the goal. No good. And Lady Wildcats going to have it back. Mason and Gullett going to bring it down for the Lady Cats. Over to Morrow. Morrow tries to drive, loses control of it. Lady Red Devils have it. Jorgum going to try to push inside. Shot bounces off the corner of the rim there. Lady Red Devils try another shot. No good. Gullett comes up with it. Tries to get it down the court. Can Keeling? No. Keeling cannot track it down. It's going to go out of bounds and be a turnover back to the Lady Red Devils. And ball's going to be stolen away. Down to Keeling. Keeling goes up and gets it to fall. 24-10. Just a minute and a half into the quarter. And gets saved. Lady Wildcats didn't have anybody in position, but Lady Red Devils get a hold of it and go back court. So Lady Wildcats will have it. Gullett tries to get it down underneath to Keeling, and Keeling is going to be fouled. That will be on number 23, Brecken Bjorgum. Keeling's first free throw bounces off. No good. Keeling's second on the way, and that one finds its way home. And Payne runs into Story and gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to whistle Tinley Story for the foul. And Keeling able to knock the inbounds back out. Stubbs inbounds. Gets it to Payne. Payne's got Gullett out there trying to keep her back. And ball's going to be stolen by Gullett. Story's three-point shot will not go. And I believe we're going to get her whistled for another foul. She kind of came up and gave a bump and a shove. And so Tinley Story is going to go take a seat on the bench. We're going to have Josie Hull check in for her. Almost kind of slid the foot there, but gets the pass away. Short jumper, no good. And I'm going to get it back to Payne. She's going to let the three go, and it's going to fall. Lady Red Devils have tried more three-point shots than the Lady Wildcats have. I think they've had at least two, and both of them have fell. Gullett tries to go back up with it, can't get it to go. And we're going to have a tie up down underneath. Jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lady Cats. Hull gets the inbound. Tries to get it inside the Gullett, and it gets popped back out. So we're going to try it again. Gets it in clean to Gullett. Inside the hole and off the shoe of Josie Hull and out of bounds. For Gullett's going to get the steal. Gullett goes up, gets the shot to fall, and draws the foul. So Gullett will be at the line to shoot one. Trying to make it a three-point play. Gullett's free throw will not go. Rebound by the Lady Red Devils. Up the floor to Payne. Payne loses it. Out of bounds. It'll be Lady Wildcat ball. Ada Cotton back in. Got a few subs in here, looks like. Birdwell out there, Morrow. And let me see, Sophie Clifford. McKnight kind of lost control of her dribble. She gets it back to Payne. Payne, floater, no good. And we're going to have a whistle for another foul down here. That will be charged to number 23, Olivia, hold on a second before Olivia Birdwell. At the line for the Lady Red Devils, number 10, Stubbs. Allie Stubbs. First free throw is good. Stubbs second. A little short. Bentley Duval there to get the rebound. Pass inside. Clifford goes up with it. Gets her own rebound. Gets Josie Hull. Hull, hook shot. Bouncing around. Doesn't want to fall. Lady Devils have it. And shot goes up over the goal and out of bounds. Hull over to Cotton. 3, no good. Payne. And Payne's going to lose it. Birdwell with it. Birdwell goes up. Can't get her layup to fall. Duval there for the rebound. Tries to go back up with it. Can't get that one to go either. Tie up. Down underneath. Jump ball. And I believe Tim Hayes says it's going to go to the Lady Red Devils. And Stubbs met Clifford. Gets it across. Payne gives it up. Shot from the wing, no good. And looked like Clifford was going to try to save it. She ends up hitting Ada Cotton, and it goes back out of bounds. We'll stay down here with the Lady Red Devils. 51 seconds left here in the third. Shot misses. And got Lady Cat and the Lady Red Devil down the floor. Finally, the ball pops back out. Lady Cats have it. Down to Bentley Duval. Duval shot off the glass in the end. 29-14. I had some sort of bug crawling around on one of my pieces of equipment just a second ago, and I don't know where it's gone now. There it is. I'm not sure what that little creature is. Don't like the looks of it, though. Anyway, Birdwell, corner 3, no good. And we're going to have a steal. Birdwell is going to track it down. To get back in position, going to give it up to Josie Hull. Hull goes up and gets the shot to fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. Lady Cats, after coming out only up by 9, has ballooned it out to a 17-point lead as we get ready to start the fourth. And after this one concludes, we'll have one more game on the night. It'll be the junior high boys, so stick around. Pretty good crowd in here tonight for 7th grade and junior high ball. And pretty good Facebook. And, Facebook's got about 10 viewers. YouTube's got the lion's share of about 60-something. That's what I saw. Oh, starting to get a little bit of a headache. It's been a long day. We'll push through it through one more quarter and one more game. And as we get the fourth quarter rolling, it'll be Lady Red Devil ball. Brenda Housley in the chat says these girls are scrappy. And indeed they are. And will not be Lady Red Devil ball. It'll be Lady Wildcat ball. It's been that kind of a night. Everybody's a little bit confused. And ball goes off the foot of Olivia Birdwell, but I guess maybe it also went off the foot of Allie Stubbs. She was the only, well, actually, no, it may have been Payne. Both of them were down there, and it looked like it would have went off of Lady Wildcat foot, but Clifford goes up and gets the shot to fall. And I don't have my stuff on the right thing. 33-14. And right after Clifford gets the shot to fall, she's going to be whistled for a foul. Inbound goes to Yorgum. She tries to go up with it, and she's going to draw the contact. So Brecken Yorgum will go to the line. They're not putting the player numbers up on the board for me to turn around and look, but Yorgum gets her first shot. Yorgum gets both. Duval over to Gullett. She kicks it over to Cotton in the corner. Now deeper into the corner is Duval. Tries to get the shot to go. Won't fall. The Red Devils track it down. Up the floor, and Duval couldn't quite chase it. Actually, she just lets it go out of bounds. Be a turnover back to Lady Wildcats. Hull gives it out to Cotton. Over to Gullett. Back inside the hole. Hull's shot won't fall. Yorgum, long three-point shot. Doesn't want to go. And ball gets knocked out of bounds. Lady Wildcats will have it. Hull over in the corner. And Duval gets the shot up and in. My camera's trying to go fuzzy on me. Payne pushes inside, tries to go up with it, and draws the foul. First free throw is good. Payne, second, also finds its way in. Lady Cat lead back to 17. Passes over to number 11, Natalie Small. Small trying to work her way through. Gets it on inside to Chronister, and Chronister's shot will go. 37-18. The Red Devils get the pass over to Payne. And now Yorgum gets the pass. And that's a three-point shot. Went up and over the goal, but that one wasn't called. Lady Cats get the rebound. Back to the other end, and we're going to have a whistle for steps down here on this end. Payne over to Yorgum. Long three-point shot. No good. And McKnight chases it down. Back over to Yorgum. She's going to let the floater go, and no good, but Lady Red Devils get the rebound again. Turnaround jumper by McKnight. It's no good. That time, the Lady Wildcats come up with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul. Foul will be charged to McKnight. She got a hold of Mason as Mason was trying to go up with it. So Mason will be at the line to shoot two. Mason's first, bounces off, no good. Lady Cats putting in a few subs. Cotton and Gullett will head to the bench. And Mason gets her second. And Duval going to be whistled for a foul. Nearly had it clean on the steal, but Yorgum going to try another three. That one's not going to go. And Chronister going to go for the rebound. She's going to step on the line out of bounds. Going to stay down here with Lady Red Devils. 2:20. Left in this one. Another long three-point shot by Yorgum. No good. Chronister. And it's number 14, Lydia Proctor, out there. Duval gets bumped pretty hard there by Yorgum after releasing the shot. Won't go. Rebounded by the Lady Red Devils. Now a charge. That's on Bradley Payne. And Lady Cats are going to have it back. Minute and 57 seconds left. Duval gets it to Proctor. Now back to Duval. Now here is Morrow. Morrow can't get her layup to go. Gets her own rebound. Now she's on the floor with it. Trying to find some help. Gets it to Duval. Duval hook shot. No good. Morrow there for the rebound. And Morrow trying to keep her balance. And Coach Casey going to call a timeout. First timeout by the Lady Wildcats tonight. Miss Brenda, yeah, it is almost Thanksgiving break, and I am very relieved that is the case. Like I said, talked about it a little bit in the last few nights. Jumped immediately from football to basketball. There is really no buffer. Duval lets the shot go. No go. Rebound by Proctor. She tries a shot. No good. Lady Wildcats getting rebounds, trying to go back up with it. Can't get anything to fall. This time comes back down to the Lady Red Devils. Back to the other end, and we're going to have another whistle for a foul. This one will be on number 10, Sarah Chronister. And Lady Cats are sitting with 5 team fouls. So here on out, whatever happens, if there's a foul called, Lady Red Devils will go to the line. Still 38-18. Free throw. Good. And we had a Lady Wildcat step out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Red Devils. Payne. Payne got the pass to McKnight. McKnight loses control of it. But I guess they're going to say Lady Wildcat touched it. Payne over to Yorgum for another 3 attempt. No good. We are down to 45 seconds. Three-point shot on the way. Airballed it. Out of bounds. 30 seconds left. Mine says 28. Duval gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Morrow. Morrow drives. Tries to go up with it. And they're going to say that one was tipped. That was debatable, but whatever. Across the court to Yorgum. Now back up top to Payne. Payne lets it fly at the buzzer and no good. And that's going to do it. Lady Wildcats going to double up the Lady Red Devils tonight, 38-19. And I saw Keith Melton says, I like the looks of Hector's future. Yeah, this is going to be a talented group, a scrappy group, and one that could make some noise here in the next couple of years. So now we will get ready for the junior high boys to come out from the tunnel. And here they are. And on the other side, here come the Atkins Red Devils. So both teams have made their way out for warm-ups. We got about 5.5 minutes. Going to kick it out to a short break, get reset. Junior high boys game coming up next right here on Cat TV. All right, last game of the evening. Getting ready to get started here. Junior high boys, Atkins Red Devils and Hector Wildcats. Now we will get ready for some player introductions. First off, it'll be the Red Devils.
And for the final contest this evening, the station of the visiting Junior Red Devils of Atkins.
All right, now I'll try to keep up with this one a little bit better.
Now for the starting lineups, please welcome the Junior Red Devils of Atkins. Number 5, Braxton Kaufman.
First up, we'll have number 5, Braxton Kaufman.
Number 10, Lane Huddleston.
Number 10, Lane Huddleston.
Number 14, Lincoln Taylor.
Number 14, Lincoln Taylor.
Number 23, Rudd Aiken.
Number 23,
And number 33, Mason.
Rudd Aiken. Number 33, Mason Petty. And that'll be the 5 for the Red Devils.
And now for your Hector Wildcat. 28 cards, number 4, Mason White.
First up for the Wildcats will be number 4, Mason White.
Number 3, Bryson Aiken.
Number 3, Bryson Aiken.
Starting at forward, number 12, Hudson McAllister.
Number 12, Hudson McAllister.
Card number 13, Garrett Sanders.
Number 13, Garrett Sanders. And number 23, Mark Dodson.
Good Junior Wildcats are head coach by Ben Freeman. Assistant coach Ryan Hector.
Saw a little bit of the junior boys a few nights ago when they played Paris. Pretty entertaining. Hudson McAllister will be at midcourt for the opening tip. And let's have some fun here. This one should be a good one. Heard correctly, this Atkins squad's pretty entertaining themselves. McAllister is able to get enough of the tip that White is able to retrieve it. And they're off and running. Over to Aiken. Now McAllister looking, gets it back out to White. Now back up top to McAllister. White, three-point shot on the way, no good. And Aiken chases down the rebound. And it gets knocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Three-point shot and just misses. Rebound by the Red Devils. Out into the corner to Taylor. Taylor goes up underneath, and it gets tied up down there for a jump ball. Actually, no, they're going to call a foul. Foul will be on number 13, Garrett Sanders. Lob pass inside. And looks like, I believe that was Dodson. Yeah. Dodson came down on the back of Braxton Kaufman. Inbound goes to Kaufman. Up top to Taylor. Now three-point shot by Huddleston. Finds its way in for the Red Devils. White over to Aiken. Aiken gets cut off. Pass out to McAllister. Three-point shot. No good. Another three by the Red Devils. That one won't fall. Rebound, though, retrieved and put back attempt. No good. McAllister there with a block. And he's going to come away with the rebound. McAllister looking almost like he might have had blood or something, but Mason White gets in underneath and gets the shot to fall. 3-2, Red Devils with the lead. Another three, this time by Taylor. McAllister gets it to White, and White was going to try to get the pass over to Aiken. He gets knocked out of bounds. And, well, no. We're going to have a timeout by Coach Freeman. Red Devils have started this one off very fast. 2 good three-point shots have them up 6-2. And coming back from that timeout, Wildcats will have it. Sanders inbounds to White. And pass just gets away. Dotson. Now White in the middle, tries to go up with it and can't get it to fall. Kaufman over to Taylor. And this is number 10, Huddleston. Can't get his shot to fall. McAllister back to the other end with the Wildcats. Aiken drives in, gets a shot up, and draws contact. Bryson Aiken will be at the line. Aiken's first free throw looked like it was about to bounce off, but it finds its way in and drops. Second one won't go. Struggle for the rebound down there. Finally, Wildcats get a hold of it. Dodson's going to be knocked down from behind. That will be on number 10, Huddleston. Sanders gets it in to McAllister, and McAllister loses it. Out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to the Red Devils. Over to Taylor on the wing. Now over to Huddleston on the other wing. Shot, no good. Rebounded by the Red Devils. Put back is good by Petty. And pass gets stolen away, and Taylor can't save it. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat ball. White. Sanders now to McAllister. Down underneath to Dotson. Dotson can't get his layup to go. Quickly back to the other end is the Red Devils. And we're going to have a charge. It'll be on number 5, Braxton Kaufman. White, Sanders, and McAllister. And try to get it down to the other end for the Wildcats. Tried to get a pass up the floor to Aiken, and it gets lost. Red Devils retrieve it. Back to the other end. Taylor with another three. Atkins has got a definite height advantage here in this one. White over to Sanders up top. Now to McAllister. Looking inside to White. White turns around. Shot off the glass. No good. Huddleston kicks it over the other side to Taylor. And I believe the Red Devils lost it out of bounds. Got on the line there. Blaine Myers checks in. I thought they said it was off the Red Devils, but they're going to keep possession. Inbounds goes to Taylor. And ball gets knocked away. Dotson heading down on the other end. And Dotson gets the shot to fall, and he also draws the foul. Well, I could have sworn I heard a whistle as though there was a foul. Oh, man. Maybe not. Okay. So we're just going to give him the 2 points. No extra shooting there. I could have sworn I heard a whistle, but Myers going to be charged with a foul down here on this end. That'll be his first of the game. Team fourth. So one more. And the Red Devils will be going to the line. Well, they're going to go to the line already. Be number 33, Mason Petty, at the line for the Red Devils. First free throw, no good. Second one will not fall either. Hudson McAllister with the rebound. We're under a minute left here in the first quarter. White tries to get a shot up and in off the glass. Goes. Wildcats trying to work their way back into this one. Down by 4. Taylor. Now kick it across. Number 22 there. Amari Simpson. The Red Devils back up by 6. And having some trouble getting back across court. Taylor, layup. The Devils now back up by 8. And they're pressing. Down to Aiken from up underneath, and Aiken's going to be fouled. Aiken's first shot rattles off. Second one will not go either. And Aiken's going to heave it at the buzzer. Man, that one was close. So at the end of 1, Wildcats down by 8. Atkins leads 15-7. Keith Melton in the chat says Atkins hitting the threes. Yeah, they sure are. And like I said, just a take a look at them down here. There is a little bit of a height advantage. Like I said, you got a few Wildcats out there that are that will match up pretty well, but Atkins is tall. They're speedy and they're talented. And it will be a Red Devil ball as we start the second quarter. Simpson over to Brockman. 3-point shot. Lincoln Taylor. McAllister tries to get it down to Aiken. He does, and Aiken is going to be fouled again on another shot. So good job by Bryson Aiken trying to go up with it, drawing the contact. This will be about the third time that he will be at the line shooting free throws. First one rattles off, no good. Can't get either one of them. McAllister goes up, can't get that one to fall. Rebound by the Red Devils. Simpson over to Taylor. Now back to Simpson. And Brockman over across court to Taylor. 3-point shot, misses. White with a rebound, gets it to McAllister. McAllister quickly back to the other end, and that's going to be a charge.
Foul number 12, Hector McAllister, his first team first.
Foul will be charged to McAllister. Taylor looking for the pass. Gets picked off by McAllister down the other end. Sanders can't get a hold of it. It's going to go out of bounds. Simpson brings it down for the Red Devils. Over across court to Taylor. Now back to Simpson. Simpson over to Taylor. Taylor, long three. That one rattles off. White drives, hook shot, no good. Taylor there for the rebound for the Red Devils. Across the court to Taylor again. Taylor runs into traffic, loses the ball out of bounds. Okay, there's the whistle finally. I'll say we're just going to let them keep going after it's that far out. Turnover to the Wildcats. McAllister tries to find Myers, and it gets taken away. Taylor going to try another three. That one's off the mark. Simpson, shot off the glass, doesn't find its way in. Now we're going to have a tie up down underneath. White got a hold of the rebound. And then that was number 21 that came up there and met him, Tyler Jones. And Coach Freeman wants a timeout. 3:42 on the clock. Red Devils leading by 11. As I said earlier, barring any changes to the schedule, this will be this game, and then 7th grade girls and boys will be at the Dardanelle Jamboree Saturday. Unless Coach Freeman found another game, picked up another game, this will be the last one that will be, at least I'll be broadcasting until after Thanksgiving break. White to McAllister. Good move there by McAllister and White. Bud gets the shot up and in. Cuts the lead to 9. And now here's McAllister again with a steal. McAllister, good step. Oh, just can't get it to fall. And Red Devils pass goes a little bit long, out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover back to the Wildcats. Myers at midcourt. Oh, White gets across just in the nick of time. From up underneath. Aiken's shot won't fall. Red Devils come away with a rebound. Simpson over to Brockman. Brockman's three, no good. It's going to go on out of bounds. White just watched it go on out. Sitting there hoping, don't reach your arm out. Don't touch it. And pass gets tipped, but Aiken was there to retrieve it. Myers gets it across the court to Sanders. Now over to White. White for three. That one, no good. And Sanders tracks it down, gets it back in to Aiken. And there was a foul called there. And another one as Aiken gets the inbound, tries to go up with it. Foul will be charged to number 10, Lane Huddleston. And Bryson Aiken at the line for the fourth time. First shot, finds its way in. Aiken doing a good job out there. Like I said, getting himself in position, getting out there with the chance to go up with it, draw the foul. He gets both. Two and a half minutes left here in the first half. Simpson. Cross over to Aiken. Now to Taylor up top. Back to Simpson. Simpson's going to try a three. That one's off. And that is Tennyson with the rebound. Tennyson gets bumped. Referee Tim Hayes had it turned to his side. Didn't see the bump. Taylor going to try another three. That one, you give him the chance, he's going to make it. Left him out there a little bit too open. White. And got a foul on Simpson down here on this end. And it's going to be a Wildcat ball. It's a foul on Atkins. Somebody get down there and inbound it. All right, Tennyson. Lob pass inside to McAllister. Going to hand it back off to Tennyson. Tennyson's going to be fouled. Going to be a reach foul there by number 30, Xander Parks. And that's two for Parks. And with that, Red Devils are at 5 team fouls, and Tennyson will be at the line. Shoot a free throw. Tennyson's first misses. And looks like Parks is going to step out and Brockman going to come in. Tennyson can't get either one. McAllister goes after the rebound. Looked like McAllister thought that it was off the Red Devils, but instead it's going to be Red Devil ball. Simpson to Brockman. Now Taylor back to Simpson. Pushed inside by number 33, Mason Petty. And Aiken chases it down before it goes out of bounds. think he kept himself inside, even with his hand down there. Aiken drives inside, can't get his shot to fall. Lincoln Taylor. Over to Simpson, and that one's going to be stolen away. And that one's going to be stolen right back by Simpson, and Simpson's going to draw the foul on the shot. Mason White going to be charged with the foul. That'll be his first and team second for the Wildcats. 43 seconds left in the half. Simpson's first shot, no good. Neither shot goes, but it's going to go off the feet, legs, whatever, of the Wildcats. So Atkins will keep it down here. 41 seconds left. And Coach Ball calls a timeout. But after the Thanksgiving break, the next time we will be here on air, we'll have a few home games to start out the month of December. On the 2nd, the junior girls, senior girls and senior boys playing Yellville. Then on Thursday that week, the 4th, will be senior high teams playing Dover. The next week, on the 8th, that's a Monday, it's another 7th grade girls and boys and junior high night. They'll be playing Nemo Vista. And then on the 11th, will be senior highs playing Ozark Mountain. That'll be on a Thursday. And then after that, we will have a few road trips to make. After that timeout, it's Red Devil ball. Taylor to Simpson. Now to Brockman. We're just kind of going back and forth here between Brockman, Simpson, and Taylor. We don't have to get in any big hurry here. No shot clock. And we're going to have a foul call on number 1, Brockman. I didn't see what he did, but 8.3 seconds. They killed a lot of time there. White takes the inbound over to McAllister. McAllister going to try to take a shot, and it will go. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Good job by McAllister. It's a good positioning. Gets the shot up and in. And as I said, we are at the half. Red Devils up by 10 on the Hector Wildcats, 23-13. And we got the cheerleaders making their way back out here again. Cheerleaders have done their routine. We got 5.5 minutes. We'll be back after the halftime break. Stay with us right here on Cat TV.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Got a bill to pay? Pay one-time or recurring bills in the Chambers Bank app, because anytime banking should always be anytime.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this, and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
All right, welcome back to the multi-purpose building here in Hector. The boys have made their way back out on the court, getting ready to start the second half. And like I said, Heading into the halftime break. Atkins up by 10, 23-13. After a few good three-point shots, mostly by Lincoln Taylor. And I believe to start us off here in the second half, it'll be Red Devils with the ball. Three-point shot, no good. Put back attempt, no good. And I think we're going to have, it's going to be a foul on Mark Dodson. Third foul for Dodson. Inbound pass goes to Kaufman. He goes up with it, gets it to drop. 25-13. White can't get a hold of it. And here's Kaufman again. Layup, good. Oh. Just looked like White took a couple of extra steps there. And here's Kaufman again. And Coach Freeman going to call a timeout. Nope, wrong one. I guess I accidentally gave a timeout earlier to Atkins that they didn't take. They've got 4. Hector's got 2. What? How have I gotten so far off track? Okay. I'll go ahead and just take the third one off. Wildcats will have 2 left. Atkins will have 4. I may have just thought somebody else had called it. Out, out, out. Be gone. McAllister gets it down underneath to Aiken. Aiken going to be fouled. It was Aiken on Aiken violence down there. Rudd Aiken will be charged with the foul on Bryson Aiken. Bryson's first shot hits the front of the rim and off. No good. Second shot is good. Red Devils quick to get down to the other end. Over to Taylor on the wing. Now looking inside. Shot goes up, no good. Semi-blocked, I believe. McAllister back to the other end with the Wildcats. Goes to Sanders. Now over to White. Down underneath. Again to Aiken. And it's going to be knocked away from Aiken. Stolen by the Red Devils. Kaufman. And we're going to have a blocking foul down here on Hudson McAllister. Kaufman gets one, can't get the second. And it'll be Wildcat ball. McAllister gets it down to White. He gets knocked away by Mason Petty. White over to Sanders, back to White up top. Now down to Dodson. Dodson can't get the shot to drop where he wants it. Goes up over the goal. Now Red Devils can take it back to the other end. And 23, Rudd Aiken. 2 on the board. Camera is trying to lose its focus on me here. McAllister. Oh, goes up. Takes a little bit of contact. No call. And now Kaufman. Off the glass. White tried to get it to McAllister. It gets knocked away. Red Devils back to the other end. And McAllister going to get that ball away. Dodson off the glass and in. Layup good. And Coach Freeman wants another timeout. Like I talked about earlier, Red Devils with a bit of a size and speed advantage. They're moving fast. I mean, like warp speed almost on every play, and they're doing a lot of pressing. Wildcats having a little bit of a tough time getting it from one end of the court to the other, and with the long arms and tall bodies that they have out there, they're able to get a hold of some steals. But Kaufman over to Taylor. Taylor's going to fire the 3, and he buries it. White gets it to Dodson. Dodson gets his shot blocked. Taylor from up underneath. Layup is good. Now McAllister. McAllister can't get the shot up there. Rebound by the Red Devils. Now Kaufman. A little bit too strong on the layup. Number 3 by the Red Devils, no good. And ball gets away and out of bounds. And it's going to be last touched by the Wildcats. Pass goes inside, turnaround shot, no good. McAllister will take a shot of his own, and that one won't go. Kaufman with the rebound. Pull up jumper, no good. Put back attempts. Took a couple of them, but they finally got one to drop. Red Devils just running off with this one. 41-16. Sanders gets it knocked away from him. And we're going to have a tie up for a jump ball. Myers got a hold of it. And then Atkins came up to grab a hold of it themselves. Ball will stay down here with the Wildcats. A minute and 10 seconds left here in the third. Shot, no good. That was number 21, I should say, Gus Chisholm. Wildcat's going to keep it down here. White, 3-point shot. Oh, Lord, I forgot to change out that logo. Sorry about that. Showing the Rosebud one. Thought I had done that. It's been a long day. Anyway, Wildcats get a 3 on the board. Taylor, kind of an awkward-looking jump shot, but makes it. 43-19. When we do this quarter change, I will find the replacement score cover graphic. We're going to have another steal. And Rudd Aiken, layup is good. Final 15 seconds of the third quarter. White inside the paint, can't get the shot to fall, and Aiken ties it up for a jump ball with actually 1.5 seconds. I thought I hit the clock quick enough. And there's the buzzer. Third quarter comes to a close. Atkins rips this one wide open. He said 45-19 as we get ready to head to the final quarter play. Now, give me just a moment, and let me find the correct score cover. Now, let's see. There we are. That's the right one. So, got that fixed. Luckily, everything's pretty easy to tend to most of the time, unless it's an internet issue. But one more quarter to go. After that, I am going home, and I'm going to eat me something, and I'm going to go to bed. Wildcats going to have it to start the fourth quarter. Simpson knocks it away. Simpson layup is in. Call off the Dogs already. Good Lord. Dodson had a hand in his face as he was moving around. No call, but Gus Chisholm gets the shot up and in. Air ball, out of bounds. Be Wildcat basketball. And looks like Coach Freeman is trying to get some subs in. Right now on the court for the Wildcats, you got number 10, Tucker Brock, number 5, Owen Tennyson. Let me look around here. Gus Chisholm, Blaine Myers, and number 30, that's Hunter Watson. Whistle. Foul be on number 22. That's Simpson. And ball goes off Gus Chisholm's foot. He's going to get it right back. He's going to go back up with it. Good job by Gus Chisholm not giving up on that. And it looks like Atkins has put in some subs. So floater shot up and in. Tennyson trying to work his way inside, gets a shot up, and it goes. Simpson gives it off to Farron. Now Parks. Saw him in there earlier. And we're going to have a whistle for a foul on number 21, Tyler Jones. Who did they call it on here? 21, Gus Chisholm. And Jones, first shot, no good. Appreciate that, Keith. It's not great, but we're making it through it. Second free throw goes for Jones, 50-25. Kick out to Owen Tennyson. Now up to Gus Chisholm. Chisholm ran into traffic. Looks like he might have taken a little bit of contact there, but nothing called. Parks loses control of it, gets it back. Pass down, probably a little bit of a shove there by the Wildcats. Nothing called there either. Chisholm gets a hold of it. Now Tucker Brock gets it over to Blaine Myers. Shot no good. Gus Chisholm from up underneath. Can't get the shot to fall, but he will get enough contact to go to the line and shoot a couple free throws. That foul will be on Parker Farron. Chisholm's first shot, no good. Chisholm can't get either one, but he gets his own rebound, goes back up with it. So who needs the free throws? Just get in there, get the rebound, go back up with it. And looked like there could have been a few extra steps involved there, but ball gets knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats, 3:07. Inbound went to Parks. A couple of shot attempts, no good. Third one, finally. Can somebody get a hold of it? And we're going to have a tie-up. Watson got down there and tried to get a hold of it. Tied up for a jump ball. It's going to stay down here with the Red Devils. Inbound goes to McDaniel. Brock has it for the Wildcats. We try to drive, and we got a foul. Foul on Parks, his third foul of the game, and Tucker Brock at the line. First one rattles off. Brock gets his second one. Parks going to try three, no good. Watson there for the rebound, gives it up to Brock. Ball goes out of bounds off the Red Devils. Tennyson will inbound. And trying to find Myers, and it's going to be stolen away. Layup attempt, no good. Jones tries a couple of attempts. Can't get nothing to fall, but he does get contact, and he will go to the line. The foul will be charged to Tucker Brock, his first of the game. First free throw by Jones rattles out. And Myers gets battered on the second shot. That foul will be on Parks. Wildcat's going to have it back. Tucker Brock finds Owen Tennyson. Now Myers. Myers had a lane open there. Watson gets it back to Brock. And Jones going to be whistled for a foul down underneath. 15th foul for the Red Devils. Puts Tucker Brock at the line for the Wildcats. Brock's first shot, no good. Donnie Haley in the chat. I appreciate you, Donnie. Appreciate everybody that's been watching. Brock gets one. And Hummer nearly got a hold of the interception there. Red Devils going to manage to keep it. And a few steps looks like there. Blaine Myers strips it away. And we have a reach foul, looks like on number 15, Parker Farron. Looked like he was starting to get a little bit agitated with Myers out there. Myers going to go to the line. Myers' first free throw is in. Oh, second one swirls in and out. Red Devils going to turn it over. No, it's going to be a foul on Kirsten. Wildcats back to the other end now to shoot free throws. This is going to be Hunter Watson. A little bit too high, a little too strong. That one bounces off. Comes down. Wildcats trying to get a hold of it. Red Devil's going to break away. And Myers going to come up with a steal. Looking for some help. Gets it to Brock. Brock. Got another foul on Parker Farron. And Tucker Brock back at the line. First one finds its way in. Brock gets both. Good free throw shooting. We're under a minute. And Parks gets the shot to fall and also gets contact. That will be a foul charge to Hunter Watson. Parks at the line to shoot the and one. That one off the mark. And Parks is going to be whistled for another foul. That'll be his fifth. So Xander Parks will go to the bench here in a moment. And looks like you'll have Joshua Brockman coming in to replace him. Tennyson, first shot is in. And here comes Brockman. That one rattles off. Red Devils able to get the rebound. Brockman got Tennyson on him. Farron. And Brockman nearly lost it out of bounds. Farron had to track it. And man, it took a hung around up there on the rim. It finally drops. Brock. It's going to be stolen away by Brockman. Layup misses. And did they go ahead and count that? I think they did. Yep. Jones gets a 2-point shot at the buzzer. Red Devils going to walk away with a win on this one, 56-33 over the Hector Wildcats tonight. Some good things from the junior high boys. They didn't quit. They luckily got Atkins into foul trouble and was able to get to the line a few times and get some free throw shots, make the score a little bit more respectable. But dropped this one tonight by 23. But like I said, I am going to go on hiatus now. I'm going to go take a break. Unless Coach Freeman tells me as I'm heading out the door, hey, we got another game tomorrow. You will not see or hear from me until after we start the month of December. So everybody have a good couple weeks. Have a good Thanksgiving. Everybody relax a little bit. I know I'm going to. And we will see you after the Thanksgiving break. Till then, go Cats.